Look who's back.
Ah, the Dragon Guard's finest. Let us talk. Good to see you up and walking about. You were dead to the world after we escaped Dragonhold. We did it, my friend. And Tamriel owes you a great debt. You and Abnatharn both. Damn that old wizard for playing the hero. He contained a blast that should have turned elsewhere into ash and cinders. But did he have to get himself killed to do it? Whatever it is, we'll be ready for it. For now, though, I owe you a debt as well. Without your help, the Dragon Guard would never have been reborn. We succeeded beyond my expectations. Take this, and know that there will always be a place for you here. Did it, my friend. We reformed the Dragon Guard and put an end to khunzar'ri. Not bad, if I do say so myself. I do have one last favor to ask. It concerns Nathalar. He returned shortly after we did, but he's been acting strangely. He won't talk to me. Won't tell me what happened up there after Abner... He trusts you. Can you check on him for me? Upstairs in his chamber. He seems troubled about everything that happened. Talk to him. Find out what occurred on Dragonhold after we left. Talk to Nathalar. See if he can shed any light on what happened up there at the end. And check in with the rest of the Dragon Guard. You have the time. We all want a moment with the hero of Dragonhold. Zaji's words, not mine. Oh, you accomplished amazing things in your time with us. Latfulan, khunzar'ri. But such titles, they mean more to the admirers than they do to the admired. Our Dragon Guard is young. Let them have their heroes.
This one is sorry he missed all the action on Dragonhold. Zaji expects to be part of the next assault on a floating island, yes? The smuggling, the piracy, the drinking? Ah, this one has dropped them like a hot sweet cake. Well, except for the drinking. Zaji always wanted to be a hero. The Dragon Guard. It gives Zaji a chance to do something important with his life. Something good. But we should be celebrating, not examining decisions that brought us to this point. At least not while we're sober. Zaji still thinks a celebration is in order. Perhaps this one will mention it to the Lady Queen from Enequina. She must have enough gold to throw a proper party. There are still dragons to deal with. And the Dragon Guard will need more ships. A whole fleet of them. Then, Captain Zaji will require a grander rank. What do you think? Admiral Zaji? Yes?
This Dragon Guard, it's good, but it needs work. Luckily, Sai Sahan has me to knock some sense into this sorry bunch. The work, the mission. We may have taken out the Dragon Clan mothers, so to speak, but there are still a lot of lesser dragons to deal with. For that, the Dragon Guard needs to learn how to fight. And fighting, that's my specialty. For as long as they'll have me and Captain Zaji both. Truth be told, the bearded one handles himself well in battle. I think I could learn a thing or two from him along the way. So, it works out for everyone for me to drop anchor here.
When we saw the island begin to break apart, it was all I could do to stop Zaji and Casca from leaping into the pounce and sailing off to fish you out of the sea. Can you imagine trying to navigate while parts of the island were raining down? The thought... You know, I've been thinking, maybe I'm not actually cut out for the Dragon Guard. I feel so young compared to Sai, so inexperienced. I'm not sure I could have handled being up on that floating island. I did? I mean, I did, didn't I? And I took command of our forces down here while you and Sai were up there. You always know what to say, don't you? Thank you, my friend. I'll keep that in mind, even as I strive to gain more experience. You know, I really do like being a part of all this. Aelia of the Dragon Guard, I'm going to make you and Sai proud. No, that was just a slight moment of doubt. But you've set me straight, and I take my calling very seriously. I go wherever the Dragon Guard needs me. I will make time to return to Senchal and visit with my father, though. I owe him that much.
Next time there is a dragon, Zaji does not want to be left behind.
I don't recall you jumping forward to challenge Lat Bulan.
Now, Ilya. The captain always maintains a tactical distance.
Tactical distance. Right. Zaji is nothing if not prudent.
Mask bearer. I look around my home and see so much activity. The bearded one's minions, they scurry like ants in the moon sugar. It vexes me. The battle mage wanted to contain the energy of the Aeon Stones, to keep the release from destroying anything beyond the crumbling island. I helped him achieve that goal before I returned here. I do not know. The battle mage was weak, exhausted, but he refused to give up. He wanted to save you, save this land. I lent him enough of my power to accomplish that task. It was the least I could do, after he helped stop Calgrantid. Glad that a creature as magnificent as Calgrantid had to be destroyed? No, Mask-Bearer. I am disappointed that it came to that Calgrantid forced us to intercede. He was dangerous, so we ended the danger. And now, I must take my leave. Wherever my wings will take me, Mask-Bearer, I must bide my time and wait for the next event that requires my intervention. It was good to see that we could work together, mortal. I will remember that. And now, farewell. We may meet again, Mask-Bearer. The world is not so very large, and do not worry about the mask. Like me, it will bide its time until it is again needed. Tell the Dragon Guard they have my respect.
I heard the wings. Nephilar has left us? Probably for the best, all things considered. Were you able to get him to tell you what happened on Dragonhold before the island totally broke apart? Tharn's a tough old goat. If there was a way to survive, he'd find it. I don't think there was. Oh, I almost forgot. We received a summons from Queen Chimera. She wants to see us. All of us. In Senchal. She was being rather cryptic, but I think she wants to throw a celebration. Honor the Dragon Guard and all that. Beforehand, however, she wants to talk to you. You could find her in Senchal Palace. Queen Chimera impressed me, my friend. It isn't every ruler who readily puts themselves in harm's way for the sake of their people. Tamriel could use a dozen more like her. She certainly did. We'll follow along shortly. In order to make a good impression, the Dragon Guard needs to be ready. I'll instruct Zaji and Casca on proper etiquette and protocol. Hopefully some of what I tell them will stick.
How can we protect you, my queen, if you continue to leave us behind?
I am no fragile kitten, Zamorak. My duty will always take precedence. Ah, Five Claw, you arrive in the nick of time. While I deal with my royal protectors, I have an important task for you. I need you to represent me before the Imperial General Renmus. He knows of my goal to restore the Elsewhere Confederacy and rejoin Anequina and Palatine. Given their service, I want to offer the Shields of Senchal a place in this restored kingdom. Very much so. There is no one else I trust to handle such a delicate negotiation. General Renmus has an idea this is coming. I want you to officially present the offer and determine what he thinks.
Zamorak still cannot believe you are here, Five Claw. Still, if this one wasn't close enough to protect the Queen, Zamorak is glad that you were. Now, this one must see to the Queen's luggage. She will want to look royal for what comes next, yes? We arrived a short time ago. After Queen Camira abandoned us, we had a long march down from the north. Zamorak would have worried about her more, but we had dragons and other hostile creatures to deal with along the way. Everything and more, my friend. Everything and more. In the time that Zamorak has served, Queen Camira has proven to be a very active monarch. She is exactly what Elsewhere needs, even if it makes this one's job ever more difficult.
We also heard that the Dragon Guard have returned, and led by Sai Sahan himself. I wonder if the Irregulars would make the cut. We've battled a dragon or two since agreeing to Queen Camira's terms. There's still work to be done to repair the damage caused by Euraxia, and the Queen is very generous when it comes to compensation. When Zamorak needed a few troops to bolster the royal chaperones, I volunteered to accompany the Irregulars. Oh, nothing like what we faced back in northern Elsewhere, but then again, we weren't fighting dragons atop floating islands. Yes, we heard all about it. Sounds exhilarating. Once everything settles down, I must hear your version of the story.
I seem to have jigged when I reached Solitude when I should have jagged. Well, anyway, here I am. Now, did you summon me, or did I send for you? I really find myself where I expect to be, either. One of the great mysteries of life, I dare say. My portals usually take me where I need to be, whether I realize it or not. Rather convenient, if a bit disconcerting at times. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Mostly the latter, not so much of the former. I handled a few tasks for Queen Camira, visited with Abner Tharn, even dispatched a dragon or two, the smallest ones, nothing too impressive. So good of you to remember. The scamps have been working day and night to finish the place. Soon it will be a perfect getaway, a retreat from all the questing and daring do. You must come visit next time you're traveling the plains of Oblivion.
How can I get any work done with these constant interruptions? Ah, it's you. I understand we have you to thank for stopping the dragon and getting rid of the floating island? Thank you. But what brings you to my office at this particular point in time? So, Anequina seeks to come to the rescue of Palatine? We've been doing quite well on our own, I'll have you know. Well, who am I kidding? The shields have been getting by on luck and tenacity. And then the dragons came. My soldiers and I, we swore an oath to the Empire. If we forsake that oath and take up with Rimmond's queen, what does that say about our commitment and loyalty? I seem to be caught between my pride and my honor. What do you think, Dragon God? You make an excellent point. The Empire no longer exists, but Senshal continues to need us. It would be dishonorable to turn away from our duty. Very well. For Senshal and its people, I will agree to Queen Chimera's terms.
Father, excuse the interruption, but the ceremony is about to begin.
Perfect timing. And Aelia, I've accepted Queen Chimera's offer. We shall help her re-establish the Elsewhere Confederacy.
That's excellent news, Father.
Senshal needs the shields, and the shields need the support of a monarch. Now, come along. We need to get all of you to that ceremony.
As you say, Father.
The Slayer of Calgrantid.
Yeah, all 7 of them.
I told you to go easy on the plum brandy.
Five Claw, come here, please. My dearest friend, you must take your place alongside the rest of the Dragon Guard. The ceremony cannot begin until all of those I wish to honor are accounted for. Pomp and circumstance are a necessary component of every ceremony. The masses demand it. Besides, I want to honor the Dragon Guard's accomplishments, yours included. Take this reward and smile, Five Claw. We are about to begin. People of Senchal, let us recognize the efforts of the Dragon Guard. They saved Elsewhere from the rage of dragons. First, let us bow our heads and remember Abnar Tarn, who gave his life to save Tamriel. Second, it brings me great joy to mark the return of Sai Sahan and the Dragon Guard. May you always watch over us all.
The honor is ours, Queen Chimera.
And finally, join me in honoring my friend and champion who ended the threat of Calgrantid once and for all. 3 cheers for Five Claw! 3 cheers for the Dragon Guard!
3 beers? No, Zajia said enough. Thank you.
Dragons take me.
What a moving ceremony. I feel honored to have been, honored by the Queen. Well, you know what I mean.
Is the ceremony over? Did Zaji get a medal? Zaji always wanted a medal.
From pit fighter to pirate to honored by the Queen of Rimmon, Casca can barely contain her excitement. If you ever need my help, Walker, don't hesitate to ask.
I need to find the Queen's court historian. I want to make sure Zaji's antics don't make it into the official record. The Dragon Guard still has much to learn, and there remain dragons to deal with. After that, I need to find my Snow Lily. Let Lyris know I'm all right. You won't believe how much I miss that beautiful half-giant.
Zamorak suspects we will be making many journeys between Rimmon and Senshal. Queen Kamira isn't fond of simply sitting upon her throne day in and day out. It is good that Zamorak never stopped his training.
I heard all about what happened with that mangy beast, khunzar'ri. Well done, my friend. I just wish I'd been able to join you. Sounds like it was a worthy quest indeed. Alas, I had to see a Daedric lord about a mind-shriven horse. I really find myself where I expect to be, either. One of the great mysteries of life, I dare say. My portals...
I wish I could issue a proclamation and solve all our problems, but it doesn't work that way. For now, we celebrate. Then, we must get back to work. Dragons reunifying Anequina and Palatine, re-establishing supply lines. There is so much to do. I suppose. But I will not forget what you have done for all of Elsewhere, my friend. You and Abner Tarn both. Perhaps the old battle mage deserves a statue? I will think on that when I am not dealing with the ongoing issues of state.
And so you save us once again, Mask Bearer. Tidali is pleased she was able to guide you, if only for a short time. If you ever lose your way again, just pray to Khunzar'ri. She is always ready to aid heroes such as you. A simple question with a complicated answer. Tidali will say this. It warms her heart to see Zaji standing beside the heroes of Palatine. This one is glad he has good friends at his side. May Khunzar'ri's winds carry him in a true direction.
No matter what the morrow may bring, tonight is for celebration. I'm so proud of Aelia, and of you and the Dragon God, of course, but I'm especially proud of Aelia.
You did it again, champion of Anequina. I'm almost tempted to abandon my post and follow you around. See what kind of adventure you get into next time. Almost.
Salutations! Shazar sees that Srendar smiles upon your struggles. Such a ceremonious series of circumstances, this one cannot summon from memory. Shazar is grateful to have showered before such a celebration. The springs sparkle again, and the smugglers are seeking shelter somewhere else. There are stragglers, of course, but the skooma stills have stopped spilling their slop in the shrines and shoal. Shazar thinks you are deserving of a soak yourself.
This one thought you brave when you marched against Turo and his slavers. And now this one hears you went to a floating island and bested a dragon. It makes Safik feel foolish. Yes, this one and Daini still plan to make the voyage. But we could not leave without seeing the Queen and honoring the Dragon Guard. Isn't all this ceremony grand?
Southern elsewhere certainly isn't my home. But moments like these, maybe it's not so bad to visit for a while longer. Well, I didn't say that. But I'm glad Daini and Safik talked me into staying long enough to see this grand ceremony. We'll all be setting sail for Skyrim soon enough. Wind's willing.
Daini is so glad to see you again. When she and Safik heard about the island in the sky and your duel with the dragon, how could she not come? How could she not wish you well? Oh, we are. Sormund will take us. But none of us felt right leaving without seeing you and the Dragon Guard receive the Queen's honor. Plus, we all wanted to see Queen Chimera. She's sleek.
Adara High heard you were being honored in Senchal Walker. She decided to come see for herself. You look well. That is a relief. Struggles take their toll, Walker, and your ordeals have been extraordinary. This one is glad those experiences haven't scarred you. You are stronger from the strife you've seen. Not everyone is so lucky. Her wounds are fresh. Adara High does not yet know what scars she will carry, but Kaishki is strong in spirit. Perhaps too strong. She has pushed this one to take her to the Twilight Cantors. She aspires to join them. It's complicated. Adara High took comfort in Kaishka's quiet life. This one faces the horrors she does so that Khajiit can have that sort of peace. Kaishka has been robbed of that, but Adara High hoped she would find it again. Only if her sister sees this as a path to vengeance. A Twilight Cantor cannot carry hatred in their heart. But that is unlikely. After seeing the love Kaishka and Vijari shared, this one is certain that there is no room for darkness in her sister. She will be happy you thought of her. Enjoy your accolades, Walker. You deserve all of them.
So well, dearest friend. The blood of my beloved made such a lovely speech. Now your tale will be spread far and wide. But could she have not spared at least a word or two about the humble khunzar'ri? Truthfully, not a bit. Zar's story ended where yours began. And it was a pleasure to witness your triumphs and tragedies. An honor. May the legacy of your Krajun last as long as Zar's did. No, longer. Do not mention it. Now, prepare yourself. Hero work is tiring, yes? And endless. The stories repeat, and this is your turn in the cycle. Impending doom. Resolute hero, miraculous salvation. Save the world and start again. That is the way of things. And That is a story that khunzar'ri cannot wait to hear. For the world is a sadder place without its heroes or its stories. Farewell, dear friend.